Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be attempting the 5-minute challenge. And what that means is that I am going to build a house in 5 minutes. I'm going to try and make the best looking house that I possibly can in 5 minutes. And this isn't just a house that I've built before. This isn't something that I've planned out. This is just a completely random house that I'm going to make up as I go along, that I'm just pulling out of my head. I do have a rough idea for what I want for this house. I have a rough idea what it's going to look like, although that might change, and I know what I'm going to be making it out of. I'm going to be making it out of all of these materials that I've placed in the chest, and possibly some other ones as well. I'm thinking maybe a nice spruce wood and a birch wood blend. I think that the house would look very nice if I threw these two together. I also know that it's going to be a single story house, and that is pretty much all I have in my head. So I'm going to put a 5-minute timer on the screen when the challenge begins, and I'm also going to have a 5-minute timer on my phone in front of me as well, so I can also keep track of the time. I don't know whether anybody's done this before. This is just something that I thought might be fun for me to do, see what sort of thing that I could come up with in 5 minutes. If you enjoy this sort of thing, please do remember to smack that like button. I would really appreciate it, and legend has it, if you smack that like button, it turns blue. Have a look for yourself. Who would have thought? Subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy my content. We also do all sorts of things around here, not just silly little challenges like this. Comment down below. If you do subscribe, I'd like to say hello, and also please do click the little bell next to the subscription button, and that'll mean that all of these videos get sent directly to your sub box. But, guys, that's more than enough talking. Why don't we actually begin this challenge? So, I have 5 minutes on my phone. I have a little bit of a plot of land plotted out right here, so I think that the house is going to inhabit roughly this sort of area. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So a timer should have begun on the screen. I have just begun a timer on my phone. We already have lost 5 seconds. I'm just beginning by making the frame here. I'm going to begin by making the spruce wood frame. This house is going to be made, as I said, mainly of spruce wood and birch wood. And I do have a rough idea of what I want it to look like. It's going to be a very small house indeed. I figured the bigger the house, the more problems. Mo house, mo problems. That is what I'm going to say. I think that I want to take care of the roof first. If I take care of the roof, then that doesn't leave a lot of the house to go wrong. I would like a little bit of a balcony though. I think that I would enjoy a balcony, so what I think we're going to do here is we're just going to extend this out, and we're going to add a little balcony below the house. I also want spruce wood. Ooh, I want some spruce wood next to the entrance of the house, and I think that we're also going to connect. There we go, that's looking nice. So now we have kind of like an outline for the roof here. It's going to involve some dark oak wood stairs, and it's also going to involve some birchwood stairs. And I would like the roof to look a little bit different. So if it's possible, I'd actually like the roof to be kind of pointy, if that makes sense. I kind of want a pointy roof. I'm feeling that. It's going to look a little bit different from my other builds. We have to get creative because we don't have very much room whatsoever to mess about with. We don't have very much room at all. So we're just going to have to take this as it comes. I am running out of time. I'm already at the 3 minute and 25 seconds mark, and that's how much time I have left. I don't know what that equates to actually, but that's how much time I have left. I'm going to just build up the roof like this. I want the roof to look interesting because since it is a smaller build, I'm sure that if I put more effort into the roof, it is absolutely going to show. And I kind of like what we have going on here. We do have a roof that looks a little bit weird at the moment, which is completely fine. We do have a little bit of a weird looking roof, and the more time that I spend on this, the less time that I have to actually build the rest of the house. But as I said, I think that the roof is going to be absolutely key to this build. I think that it's going to be absolutely key to this build. If the roof looks good, then I think that the whole build might look very, very good as well. So we're going to have this here. We're going to have the middle part of the roof be dark oak wood stairs. There we go. We have to connect everything together now. So I'm just going to fill the back part of this roof in very preemptively, I'm going to fill it in using the dark oak wood. How did I do the roof on the front? The roof doesn't even connect like that. That is such a shame. There we go. So the roof will connect like that, and then we can place... There we go. So we've just had to change the roof ever so slightly to make it connect properly. Perhaps a fancy roof wasn't the smartest thing to do here, but I do think that I should be able to very, very quickly cobble together the rest of the house if I do get the roof complete. That's looking quite good. If I do, like I said, if I just get this roof complete, there we go. That is the roof pretty much done. Then the rest of the house should hopefully be very, very easy to put together. So I'm just going to, I want a little bit of an overhang here on the left-hand side. I would like kind of like an overhang like this. I think that this would look nice. I want to be able to walk out on the edge here. I'm going to need some glass to throw in here, maybe a little bit of glass, just so that we can kind of like walk out on the side. A door has to go here, so I'm going to place an upside down birchwood stairs here, and a door can go there. I'm going to need the spruce wood once again. I only have 1 minute left, but I don't have that much of the house left to do. I am going to... I think that we can do this, though. I'm sure that we can do this, because we don't have that much to do. We only have 45 seconds left, but that's okay. I'm sure that we can get this done, no problem. So I am going to have to... We have to sacrifice a little bit of this house just for the sake of time. I would have liked to put a little bit more detail into it, but you know, what can you do? We only have 30 seconds left here, which is a little bit crazy. We may not even finish this house at this rate, which would be a little bit upsetting, to tell you guys the truth. It would be a little bit upsetting indeed, considering that we have made it this far, but you know, what can you do? We have 10 seconds left here. We're just going to add a wooden trapdoor on top of this. We have 5 seconds. I'm going to see if I can very, very quickly place some flowers. We have 1 second, and we have ran out of time, which is a damn shame. So this is what we came up with given the time. This is the house. This is the 5-minute challenge. I expected to be able to finish, but I'm not so far off. This is the house that I ended up making, and it's not a bad house at all. This actually looks really quite cool. It's such a shame that I didn't manage to finish this thing, because it would have looked so good. Guys. What if we actually would have managed to do this? That would have been crazy. Do you want to see how it would have looked had I finished this? So let me show you. So if I would have actually got my way, I would have added some grass blocks out here, out front, just right at the entrance. I would have added some wooden trapdoors going around the grass blocks, and I would have added some flowers on the sides. I would have left the left-hand side of this alone. I don't think that I would have messed about with that at all. I would have also very, very quickly done something to the interior. I would have added some dark oak wood slabs down to the base, and I would have also added a way to get up to the second floor of the house. I would have added a ladder coming up the top and back, and I would have added a dark oak wood slab area up top here, just so that we could actually walk up. And I'm so happy that it's kind of... Can you see how the roof is very, very awkwardly shaped like this? Well, that actually allows us to just get up inside of the roof in this back corner. That is so unbelievably lucky, otherwise we would have had to have destroyed the roof. I did place a birchwood slab here, which means that we can't walk out onto the outside part of this house, but that's perfectly fine. We can keep that nice and open if we like. And that does mean that I can also, if I so choose, I can just grab some white stained glass block here, and I can kind of like fill the interior of this in, and then from the outside, that should give us kind of like a cool effect. Yeah, from the outside that gives us a cool effect, or we can leave that nice and open if we like. I was also thinking about possibly adding some buttons just to the entrance of the house left and right. I'm not sure whether that adds anything or takes it away, and I'm not sure whether I would have left this like this either. I'm not sure whether I would have replaced the glass pane with glass block or not. The glass pane actually didn't look too bad on the left-hand side It didn't look bad at all. I think that the glass pane was actually a better choice than the glass block, and I may have even limited the amount of space here on the left-hand side. I might have just added a row of birch wood planks left and right on the inside of this spruce. But the roof actually looks really quite good. How it came out, I'm quite happy with the roof. Of course, we are just missing an entrance on the house as well, which would have been a dark oak wood door. Actually, a birch wood door might look a little bit better. Oh, I kind of like the birch wood door. The birch wood door looks kind of nice here. And that is pretty much the house, guys. That's how it would have ended up looking if I would have had just a sliver more time. I made most of the house. 5 minutes is kind of really hard. I wish that this would have been a 10-minute challenge and we would have done great. And of course, if I would have had the time, and I didn't, I would have had nowhere close to the time here. I would have just added a little bit of a cobblestone path going around the house, and I would have added just I would have added a cobblestone path leading up to the entrance, and possibly some more like planters and stuff I might have added around the place. I would have also have added a little bit of fence going around. I might have added like some grass blocks around here, just as little planters and stuff, just to kind of like spruce up the area. I also would have added some hedge, maybe some oak leaves or jungle leaves, maybe just going around a little bit, just to kind of like, get the area, just kind of like a random garden, really. Nothing crazy, nothing 100% insanely planned out. I always like to have outdoor lights as well, so I might have been very, very tempted to add a little bit, and just a little bit. By the way, guys, I would have probably have added some artificial grass of some sort, so I would have like knocked into the ground a little bit, and I would have just inside of this, just a little bit of like lime green and dark green, just to kind of like, again, like a little artificial grass, just to kind of like liven up the area a little bit. I find that artificial grass goes very, very well with these particular set of colours as well. It really complements the colours that we have working with us. So a little bit of that would look nice, and I would have liked maybe some different flowers. I always tend to reuse the same flowers, but maybe some different kinds of tulips and stuff for the actual little planters that we have here would have looked quite nice. And we would then probably just bone meal the rest of the area like this, just a little bit of bone meal. I'd like some more flowers and stuff with the bone meal, but bone meal kind of gives you what it gives you. We have a lot of flowers back here, and there we go. That would look quite nice. And I would like, just as one last thing, now this is just one last thing that I would have liked to have added. I would have liked a nice, we can't really use the redstone because it's outside, but I would have liked like a nice light, which would probably be made out of these materials right here that I'm grabbing. And it probably would have went on the right hand side of the house, probably about here. Just a nice little bit of a lamppost like this. Let me see here. So it'd probably look a little bit like that, or maybe in reverse. The only thing that is sure is that I would have used the I absolutely would have used the dark oak like this. And that lamppost actually looks kind of bad. Maybe what would I have used? Maybe some like birch wood instead, just to kind of like offset it a little bit. Might have made it look a little bit nicer. And no, maybe what we could have done simply is we could have just had the cobblestone wall coming up and meeting the light like this, and there we go. Simplicity is sometimes the best way to go about it. But there you go. There we have a nice little house. That is what we built in, well, a little longer than 5 minutes. I've not been keeping track on the timer, but that is what I would have built if I actually had enough time. Would I have managed to do that in 10 minutes? I'm not sure, but this is an awesome little starter house that I suppose suppose it's a little bit more advanced than a starter house, but it does look really, really cool. We had most of it there at the 5-minute mark. We were very, very close. Oh, by the way, I'd also make the birch wood here. I'd make that glass, but I'm not going to change that in the video. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy this video? Did you think that I'd finished the house? I don't know. I wish that I would have. That would have been awesome. I actually really, really like this house. Now that I look at it, I really, really like it. I suppose that for a tutorial, you know, I guess you could kind of follow this along if you ended up liking the house and if you wanted to make one for yourself. It does look pretty awesome. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please do remember to smack that like button. I just wanted to try a little something different. If I do another one of these, maybe I'll do like a 10-minute challenge, or maybe I'll do like another 5-minute challenge, except maybe I'll do something a little bit different. Let me know down in the comments. Would you like to see something like this in the future? Or, you know, is this enough? Is this should I stop? Let me know. Please do subscribe to the channel if you do want to check out any more of the content. Please do subscribe, and if you subscribe, say hello. I'd like to say hello back, and also please do hit the little bell next to the subscription button, and that'll ensure that you get every single one of my videos sent directly to your sub box. Check out the channel by checking out the card system in the description below. You'll find all sorts of playlists. I'm not going to show you around all my various worlds, but if you just have a look over in the distance, I mean, you'll see all sorts of stuff, and I show you how to make all of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you did enjoy this video. I'd actually love to do another one of these. Really, really fun. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.